Cool. So in team meetings, I know we've been discussing which 990 insights you're using from Instrumental to narrow down on funders. Once you get those that 990 data from Instrumental, how do you then use those insights to lead a conversation with your team and make that decision on a funder?
Sure. So I use the past grantees, the map, to help us focus on local funders, prioritizing ones that have given in our local geographical area, or at least within Harris or Waller counties. I use the median grant amount so that we can match the available funding opportunities with our funding priorities and needs. So, you know, if one looks like it fits multiple of our programs and it's a smaller amount, maybe I match that to a program that doesn't need as much funding versus, say, like the baseball fields that are a really large campaign. I'm looking for usually larger type grant opportunities to match with that. And then the NTE codes are really helpful because, again, like we talked about, sometimes the funder's website will say that they have lots of different giving areas. But if you know, it's hard to sometimes know, do they fund baseball fields, sports and recreation? So it really helps, you know, maybe they do fund that, but maybe they only funded one project in that area. And so you kind of want to know, is this one of their big priorities that helps you to make sure you're, you know, spending time on the right type applications. And then finally, I would look at the funder contacts, see if, you know, who's serving on there as one of their trustees or in, you know, in their leadership, their organization leadership. And that allows me to say, you know, maybe we have a board member that would know somebody. I can share that information with our board, or just share it with our executive director and say, you know, is it worth you reaching out and making contact with somebody here? Or it might just be that if I need to reach out and ask a question, it will help me to know the right person to contact.